What's going on, guys? This is going to be my first initial look at the Benchmade Mini-Ambush. Now, this knife has been discontinued. It's made by Benchmade, and it is considered part of their red class of knives. As I just mentioned, it has been discontinued as of 2010. Now, the price of this can range anywhere from $35 to about $50. So let me just give you a quick walk around and I'll talk a little bit about the knife. Now, I'm not using this as my everyday carry knife, but it's still a good option. If those of you out there are listening, it's a good option for everyday carry. Very small and compact. Okay, now let's talk about the blade length is about 3.94 inches. The thickness of the blade is 0.118 inches. Let's talk about the material that the blade is made out of, which is really important. This is AUS8 stainless steel, which, if you know anything about knives, that is a steel that's commonly used in Japanese cutting knives. Now, if you compare that with the Spyderco Tenacious, the Spyderco uses 8CR13 MOV steel, which is a Chinese steel. So obviously, the better option in terms of material or steel would be this one right here, the Mini-Ambush. Okay, so that's the blade. Now on the blade it says Benchmade on one side. On the other side, it just talks about a U.S. patent, gives a number. It is signed by Mel Pardue. He's just a designer for Benchmade. You can check him out on the Benchmade website. It has the grade of steel AUS8, which I just talked about. And then it says Taiwan. So you know these are not really assembled in the U.S. They're assembled abroad in Taiwan. Okay, so that is the blade. Now this knife has ambidextrous thumb studs right here. I don't know how good you can see that, but I'm trying to hold it up. By the way, guys, the reason I don't film my videos behind the camera is because I like to be face-to-face when I'm talking. I want you to see my face as I'm talking about different things. Okay, so those are the ambidextrous thumb studs. As you can see, it has jimping in a normal place right behind the blade for better control of the knife. Now let's talk about the handle here. And I'm going to try to compare it with the Spyderco Tenacious. With the Spyderco, the scales or the handle are made out of G10. With the Mini-Ambush, the handle is actually made out of reinforced nylon, which is commonly used in things like bulletproof vests, things like that. So that's what the handle is made out of. You have a clip right here, and the clip can be adjusted the way that you like. There's a spot here for the clip, which is where it's attached now, as well as on the other side. You also have what they call, I think it's called a rolling lock with draft mechanism. It's just big words. What that means is, and I'm trying to show you so you can see this, when you open the knife, that little safety rolls back to the lock position, which means your blade won't move from there. So what you're going to do is pull it up to close it, and then when you open it, it automatically locks into place. That's a rolling mechanism, or rolling draft mechanism is what they call it. Other than that, guys, that's really about it. I think I covered everything. Let me just give you some more information on the dimensions here. The overall length, as when it open, is 9.26 inches. The closed length is 5.36 inches. The weight is 5.50 ounces. So that's about it, guys. Like I said, this is the Benchmade Mini-Ambush. This is how it looks as compared to the Spyderco Tenacious. Both of these are good everyday carry knives. I carry the Spyderco Tenacious, but this Mini-Ambush is also a very good option. So look into it if you're looking for a EDC blade. Again, this blade has been discontinued as of 2010, part of the Benchmade Red line of knives. Okay, guys, if you got any questions about the Mini-Ambush 10200 and 10200S, please let me know. We'll talk to you later.